shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get back. So big, so no, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we go back, way back. When now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, say that, lay back. Like a straight rat, I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Once again, it's Cook, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Ready, steady. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stephens.
Minshew's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Come on. Hey, go.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's a run with Hunt. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing is Minshew. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 17 yards. First down, KC.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Play action now with Minshew. Going right sideline and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Now, first down throw for Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 19 target. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Minshew. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his first touchdown of the new year. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Chiefs' 20.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, New York.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Chiefs 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Third down, they need 5. Now Minshew. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
From the 1, second and goal.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run. You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta be Lions.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Cook. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Throwing, Ward. Flush to his right. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Giants. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. On play action, here's Minshew. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Big play for KC. 39 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Minshew. That's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Minshew's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, let's go.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, here's Turpin. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
Ready, break. Ready,
On 1st down, it's Ward.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get to 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
A carry for Cook. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the 1st down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Play action. Ward. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down. They'll run with Cook. Finding space inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 42 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
A run with Cook. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, New York. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Minshew going to look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now, a carry for Hunt. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Hunt. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Back is Minshew. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, KC. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Press on 80.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Ward. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball.
Bison, 60 by Warriors, 70. Ready?
On 1st down, Ward. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
It's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19 tight. 19.
Throwing is Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Ward. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Minshew to the air on 2nd down. Look at him go! Still going! And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Start. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got that complete to Turpin.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ward now on 3rd down. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now it's Ward. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Down inside the 10. And he's in! James Cook, touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Giants will even this score. It's now 21-all. They They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect. It's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And the score remains level. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Minshew. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw once more, here's Minshew. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
On play action, here's Minshew. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more is that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Giants will take over here just past the 30.
On the 6.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard
Hawk
line.
70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80, Dragon 60.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku. working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. What a play on 4th and long. It's a gain of 49. Off play action, it's Ward. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again. Ward. That is caught, and he will score again. James Cook. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it, and the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, here's Minshew. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's Ward. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 62 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, it's Ward. On the run to the right. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. He'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We're going to go play action now with Minshew. Working across the field, there's McLaurin. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Chiefs first down. From the gun, here's Minshew. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Minshew going to look to throw again. He's got his big tight end, Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Chiefs. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. His kick is good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hurt! Lightning 18! Check smash! 79 Broncos! Let's go!
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Seven Pirates!
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Again, it's Ward. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Benjamin St. Just on the tackle. A pickup of 2. It brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Come on. Set. Shot left. Crack all 80. Steady.
Hook. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
For the lead, here is third and goal. Play action. Ward. Out to his right. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chiefs 38.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Minshew. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Minshew. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. Throwing again is Minshew. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Minshew. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They come up for second and 2. To the air once more is Minshew. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
2 yards to go.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll find his running back, Cook. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
Ready? Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Ward to throw again. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Now there's the timeout, signaled with 2 seconds left to go. The field goal unit likely to come on, try to send this one to OT. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a first throw here in overtime. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a designed run, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 69. 70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on 1st down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 65 check.
Back to throw is Ward. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Broncos.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Giants. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.